I'm filming this video just to give you some ideas on how your baby sleep at night. Um, I have a daughter who is 7 months old. She is used to co-sleeping. I recently, 2 weeks ago, switched her to her crib. I do share a room with her, but what I decided to do with her to help her sleep in her crib by herself is not the cried out methods. Honestly, I don't agree with them. I don't want to leave my baby in the room to cry. I probably did it for 5 minutes and didn't feel right about it. I just couldn't do it. I took her out of her crib and I decided to wait a week, and then I started this. What I do is I turn the lights on dim. I have a fan on low in the background and I turn her music on, and what I do is I rock her to sleep. Not to sleep all the way, but till she's like pretty much almost asleep, and I give her her bottle so she's nice and full. I also rock her till she falls asleep, like I was saying. Wow. And then after that, I lay her down in her bed so that she could fall asleep on her own. And she usually just turns on her side or stays on her back and goes right to sleep. She's been doing this for about 2 weeks now. She has her music on so it soothes her. It's nice and dark in the room. Now this is something that I've been doing. So it worked for me. I'm not saying it's gonna work for everybody. Also, by the baby's going down in the crib and waking up in it all the time, it's getting her used to waking up and being in that crib. So she is getting used to being in it. And I also, what I do is in the mornings, when she wakes up, I let her play in her crib for a little while. After I change her and feed her, I put her back in there. I let her play in her crib for about probably 20 minutes to a half hour. And I just let her get used to it, you know. If you're rocking her until she's drowsy but not asleep, and you put her down in her crib, she turns right over, she falls right asleep, she's nice and full before bed. Nighttime, sometimes I'll give her oatmeal, and then I'll give her a bottle afterwards, so I know that she's full. Just make sure they're not too full. I give about 2 tablespoons of oatmeal, and then about 6 to 8 ounces of milk, and she drinks my breast milk, so she'll probably drink about 6 to 8 ounces of that, sometimes only 4, depending on what she wants, how she feels till she is almost asleep. She's doing really good with this. She's 7 months old in 10 days, and she usually goes to sleep about 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. I do have a routine with her where I give her a bath, and I read a book to her, and then I sit down in the rocking chair and I rock her, and then drowsy, put her in the crib. Every time she wakes up in that crib, she's getting used to it. Now, again, I want to mention this has worked for me and my fiance and the baby. I'm not saying it is going to work for you, but it's a good idea to try it if you don't want your baby to cry it out and you just don't feel comfortable doing it. I really hope this helps somebody, and if it does or doesn't, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you.